Namaskar. Our Sanatana Dharma mission continues. Last week we reflected upon Varaha Purana, where Bhagavan Vishnu lifted Bhudevi from the depths of the cosmic ocean, reaffirming an eternal promise that Dharma may sink, but it will never be abandoned. And the divine always intervenes when righteousness is overwhelmed by ignorance. And this week, our journey takes a profound and unavoidable turn. From creation, we move to consequence. And from Avatar Leela, we move to individual accountability. From birth and protection, we move to death, judgment, and continuation. Today, we enter the uncompromising, deeply scientific, and spiritually sobering domain of the Garuda Purana. The unique position of Garuda Purana among the 18 Mahapuranas, Garuda Purana occupies a unique and often misunderstood position. While many Puranas glorify devotion, creation, kings, lineages, and divine play, Garuda Purana speaks of what every human must face without exception, death and what follows. This Purana is a dialogue between Lord Vishnu and Garuda, his divine Vahana. It is not narrated casually, nor poetically diluted. It is delivered as cosmic law, precise and exact, governing the journey of the soul after death. And modern society avoids death. Sanatana Dharma prepared for it. That is the civilizational difference. And we live in a world obsessed with longevity but not legacy, comfort but not consequence, technology but not transcendence. Death has been outsourced to hospitals, ICUs, and crematoriums. We hide it behind curtains and euphemisms. Ancient Bharata did not outsource death. It studied it, mapped it, ritualized it, and spiritually engineered it. Garuda Purana is the outcome of that civilizational maturity. Death not end but transition. Modern physics says energy cannot be destroyed. Matter only changes form. Information is never lost. Sanatana Dharma said this thousands of years ago. Death is not system shutdown. Death is data migration. Just as data moves from one server to another, software upgrades retain user history. Cloud storage preserves logs indefinitely. Similarly, the soul migrates. Karma remains intact. Consequences carries its imprint. And Garuda Purana is the operating manual for this migration. And the soul's journey, Preta Gati, at death, the Stula Sarira, that is the gross body, is discarded. The Sushma Sarira, subtle body, continues. And the Karana Sarira, that is the casual body, carries karma. So, the soul enters Preta Avastha, a transitional state, not hell, not heaven. This state is marked by disorientation, heightened sensitivity, dependence on subtle nourishment, just as a newborn is vulnerable and an astronaut during re entry needs guidance. The soul in Preta's Avastha requires ritual and vibrational support. This is where ancestry rites become indispensable. Funeral rites, spiritual engineering, not superstition. Many modern minds ask, why perform rites for the dead? Why offer pinda and water? Scientific analogy answers clearly. A patient is stabilized before transfer. A spacecraft is guided after launch. A seed is treated before planting. And anti-ST rites stabilize the subtle body, provide directional clarity, reduce karmic turbulence. They are precision spiritual engineering, refined through millennia of observation and metaphysical science. Why Garuda Purana is read during the 13-day period? During the 13 days after death, the soul is highly impressionable. Consciousness is fluid. Sound vibrations directly affect the subtle body. Shastra acts like GPS signals, emotional anchors, directional beacons. The- that is why Garuda Purana is read aloud, not silently, because sound carries structure. And core law of Garuda Purana, karma is unavoidable. And avashyam bhadyate karma kridam subham asubham na bhaktam kshiyate dharma kalpa koti sathairabi. That is, every action, good or bad, must be experienced. Karma does not perish even after millions of lifetimes until exhausted. And this is not belief, this is cosmic accounting. And karma is like a blockchain ledger, immutable, distributed, tamper proof, eternal. And Yama is not a tyrant, he is a cosmic auditor. Why Naraka descriptions are so graphic? People ask, why so much detail about the hell? Answer with modern parallels. Graphic road incident, that is, accident videos save lives. Disease images deter negligence. Warning labels prevent misuse. Fear here is preventive medicine. And Naraka is not divine cruelty, it is consequence visualized. Hell is not a place, it is a process. Hell is consciousness trapped in its own tendencies. No distraction, no escape, pure self experience. And cruel minds experience cruelty, deceptive minds experience deception, greedy minds experience deprivation, and the universe reflects exact frequency. And neuroscience and sanskaras. Neuroscience says repeated thoughts, hardware, natural, neutral neural pathways, and habits become automatic responses. Sanatana Dharma said, Samskaras shape destiny. Karma solidifies tendencies. And at death, the brain dissolves. But patterned consciousness continues. Garuda Purana explains what happens when habits outlive the body. And entropy and dharma. Physics speaks of entropy. Systems decay without regulation. Dharma is moral entropy control. Without dharma, families fragment, societies decay. Individuals collapse inward. Naraka is entropy experienced consciously. And the time dilation, a relativity analogy. Einstein showed time is relative. Garuda Purana says suffering stretches time, peace compresses it. A moment in Naraka feels like years. A moment in higher lokas feels timeless. And a powerful sloka of certainty of death. Jatasya hi dhruvo Mrityahi dhruvam janma mrityasta sha. That is, for one who is born, death is certain. For one who dies, rebirth is certain. Fear not death, fear unprepared living. And why Garuda Purana is tagged as inauspicious? Over time, fear replaced understanding, ritual replaced reflection, comfort replaced accountability. Society preferred bhakti without discipline. So Garuda Purana was pushed to funerals. But scripturally, this Purana is for the living. That death cannot change karma. The living still can. And why Bhagavata Purana is read alongside? This pairing is deliberate. Garuda Purana justice, Bhagavata Purana grace. Love without mercy is harsh. Mercy without law is indulgent. So Sanatana Dharma balances both. So if Garuda Purana feels uncomfortable, ask, is diagnosis depressing or is denial comforting? This Purana removes spiritual denial. So it tells youth shortcuts have cost, ethics outlast careers, character outlives certificates. In a world driven by likes and applause, Garuda Purana speaks of inner audit. Why Sanatana Dharma survived? Because it prepared humans for death, integrated science, psychology, and spirituality, spoke truth without flattery. Only a confident civilization discusses death openly. And so, as we enter a new year, let us ask, are we transmitting wisdom or forwarding ignorance? Are we rising conscious humans or anxious consumers? Sanatana Dharma will survive only if understood, not ritualized blindly. And I invite you to visit my YouTube channel Yoga, Dhyana, and Dharma. Engage with these Puranas before life forces you to. Share with the next generation. Become custodians of Dharma, not passive observers. So, Garuda Purana is not a book of death. It is a manual for living responsibly. Those who read it early depart peacefully. Those who ignore it learn late. Dharma Rakshati Rakshitaha. Wishing all a very happy new year in advance. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.